How in the world do you get an allay in a minecart? Would you like to know how to get allays to duplicate so that you can have a giant army of them? And getting those allay into minecarts? Well, in this video, I'll be showing you how to do all of that. First of all, you'll have to have some allay in your possession to begin with. So just head over to your nearest pillager outpost or woodland mansion, dodge those pesky pillagers, free some allay, give them any item, and then run away! These little fairy bugs are pretty good at keeping up with you, almost as much as the pillagers. But if you can survive the encounter, the allay will be your friend. Eventually, you should be able to outrun those pillagers and get your allay to safety. Obviously, in a woodland mansion, it might be a little bit more difficult. And you can use a lead to lead them, but they're really good about keeping up. But Sherbert, you say, that's not enough allay, that's only 2 of them. I need all of the allay, a lot more allay. Okay, calm down, we'll take care of it. All you need to do is have a JukeBox, some Amethyst Shards, and a disc. Yeah, I know, that's not very cheap. So all you have to do is place down a JukeBox and put a disc in, and they should start dancing. Once you see them dancing, just click on them with an Amethyst Shard, and now they get duplicated. Now, you can only duplicate them every 5 minutes, and that's how easy it is to duplicate them. And don't forget to give the new guys an item so that they are trained on you and they'll come back to you. Come here, you! There we go. But Sherbert, I don't just want allays, I want allays in minecarts. Okay, let's put them in minecarts. All you need to do is have a moving minecart. So we're gonna place a block, 3 powered rails, you can place more if you want, and another block, and then we're going to use a lever to power that and put a minecart on there. Now, when the minecart's moving, all you have to do is take whatever item you gave the allay and throw it on the tracks. And there you go. The allay will show up and get stuck in the minecart. So that's the easy way to get them in a minecart. But what if you want to regularly duplicate allays and get them in minecarts? You're going to want a better farm. So that's what I've designed. Let's go check that out next. This farm requires simply a 5 by 4 square area. That is how big the footprint is. And once you have that location, you just need to go gather supplies. Maybe grab a helper who will just judge you while you work. Greg. And here's the supply list. Obviously, you can use any blocks that you want to build this, to decorate it. I'm using polished andesite because it's easier to see the build. Also, the 64 sticks, this is just items to give allay so that they're tame to you and you can use them to guide allay to where they need to go. You might also consider grabbing leads if you want to pull them along, but honestly, throwing things where you want the allay to go is a little bit more accurate. I'll also leave a list in the description below. So let's get started building this thing. On the side of the building you want to access the allay from, you're going to place a block, the barrel, a slab, a jukebox, and then we're going to come around and the dispenser faced in. Then we're going to take blocks all the way around the perimeter. So then we're going to dig down 2 blocks here. And, oh, don't jump in there. Place a redstone torch down there, and then place the dirt or whatever block you want the floor made out of on top. That way we can lay down our powered rails and they'll all be powered. Before we lay down the last powered rail, we're actually going to place 2 blocks here and powered rail on top. Then we're going to come over here and place the walls 2 more high all the way around. And we're going to place them on top of there, 1 block there. And then 1 block on top there and 1 there. Last thing we're going to do is going to come up here and place slabs for the roof. Carry that all the way across. Notice how I left 1 gap here so that we can get in and out. We'll fix that in a second. You could use a chest there so that it doesn't make the villagers use it as a workstation. Either way, whichever you're more comfortable with. So once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and place a torch in here. Going to take our glass block, place it on top of there. Going to place the stairs right there. We're going to crouch to place a button on this dispenser. And we're going to leave these chains all the way across. And then we're going to take the rails and place them over here, and at this point you would probably build a rail system to wherever you want to put these allay. And the last things we need to do is fill the dispenser full of minecarts and go ahead and put the disc, amethyst shards, and sticks all in here. Alright, now your farm is built and all you have to do is get your allay into the farm, which actually is fairly simple. Grab whatever items you want. Go find your allay, give them your stick, and have them follow you over to the back of the farm. Go ahead and mine out these blocks and be ready to use them again. And since the allay's here, you should be able to just drop the sticks in. And when the allay goes to get the sticks, and just trap the allay in there. So now, if you want to duplicate them, you're going to need an amethyst shard and a disc. Sometimes they'll hide from you. but you can click on them as long as you can see them. And there you go. We've got duplicated Allay. Remember, you have to wait 5 minutes before they'll duplicate again. But I'd go ahead and duplicate them and get a total of 4 Allay in here. Once they're in a minecart, you can't actually give them items. You're going to need to give whatever you want them to sort right away. Now, obviously, they'd be non-stackable items. For this example, I'm going to give them dirt. Remember, you can click on them to take away an item, and then click on them again to give them an item. Now, this next step is probably the most important step of the entire thing. See, what you need to do is you need to press the button. But not this button right here. You have to press the like button on the video down below. And that way, this tutorial can spread to more people. I know, I stuck that in. And if you really enjoyed it, put down your favorite emoji in the comments. Alright, sorry, back to the actual tutorial. So once you have them with an item that you want, you're going to click the button, and that'll give us a minecart that will trap one of the Allay. And it should have the item you want. Now, I'm currently testing on the best way to make a non-stackable item sorter, and I plan on making a future tutorial, so make sure that you're subscribed so you can see that as soon as it comes out. But for now, check out either this Froglight farm video or this other video I made. YouTube promised me that you'd be interested in the second one, so let me know if they were right. And until next time, please play responsibly.